Hello everyone, it is Form Friday and today we are talking yoga, specifically extended side angle pose. So I was in class the other day and I noticed some things happening around the room and I thought I would break the pose down for you so that when you are doing extended side angle pose in class, you're doing it the right way. So perhaps you're familiar, extended side angle. A lot of times we get into it from our warrior two position, so it's a lunge stance. Your front foot, the toes are pointing straight ahead. Your front heel lines up with the back heel or the arch of the back foot. And as with all of our lunges, I always say don't play it safe, don't hang out up here, but rather get down nice and low to where you feel it. Now, as you get down nice and low, what you want to do is keep your knee stacked over the ankle, and you want to make sure that this knee is not collapsing in, but rather you're opening out towards your pinky toe. You're keeping your outer thigh in line with your outer calf. So as you move into it from our warrior two pose, in order to get the length on this side of our body, a really nice thing to do is reach forward first. So it is extended side. You're going to extend your side. Then you can take your elbow or your forearm to your thigh, and that top arm can reach straight up, or it can reach up and over. Which direction makes no difference to me, right? But as you're doing this, you want to have your bicep by your ear, or the fingertips reaching straight up towards the ceiling. But we want this nice long line from the crown of our head all the way through the back heel. What we don't want is our top hip to lift up, but rather anything about your top hip sinking even lower. To top ribs roll back behind you. So there's a little bit of rotation through the torso, and there's not a lot of weight on that bottom arm. Now, as you're doing this, the other thing that you want to think about is your back hip, because what you don't want to have here is your back hip sticking out back behind you. This is what you see a lot of times. People come into it from warrior two, and the minute they come down, their butt goes back and their chest goes forward. So you don't want that. You want to keep pressing your bottom hip forward as you roll your top ribs back, keeping that length all along the bottom side of your body. And again, you can reach that arm straight up and overhead, keep it up towards the ceiling, or even come into a half bind. Now the other thing I want to show it to you from this angle is what that looks like, because this is what we absolutely do not want to do. So you're in your warrior two stance, you come into extended side angle. Notice how my knee just went in, knee in, butt back, and then the chest rolls down. We don't want that at all. Think about stacking everything, shoulders and hips, and then opening up. The other thing that we want to be careful of is not putting too much weight on that bottom arm. I'm going to switch legs. So we don't want to just rest on this arm. We want to stay lifted up and out of it. So I like to sometimes challenge my class to say, take that arm away from the leg so that there's no weight on it. So then you actually know how much weight you should have on your arm, which is like, then your core totally supports you. So that is your extended side angle pose. Keep the hips and the shoulders in the same line, roll the top ribs back, and make sure that the knee doesn't collapse in so that the hips don't go back. Enjoy.